All right, I'm gonna restart that. Hold on. All right, take 2, go. All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another video. We're back. All right, we're back at the same spot again. I think I'm gonna pull out the drone in a little bit after I'm done filming, because it's a nice little area to kind of shoot, and it's pretty nice outside. It is a little windy, not much. I think it's like around 9 to 10 miles an hour. So yeah, it's not bad, but there is a little bit. But yeah, anyways, the point of this video that I was gonna make is looking left and right, even if you don't have even if you have a green, I mean, is what I'm trying to say. So like if it was red and you're taking a left or you're taking a right, always look to the left side. And even if you have the green, even if you have the right of way, it's better to look both ways, because you never know what can happen. There's always going to be people running red lights, maybe not like every day or even like often, but I mean like if you're coming from here and you're taking a left and somebody's coming from down there, and then they slam into you and you're like, I had the right of way, I had a green. First off, no matter what vehicle you're on, this is mainly for motorcycles, but it applies to everything. Even if you're in a car, just because you're in a little box doesn't mean you're going to be protected. If somebody's running a red light going 80 miles an hour or even more, like, the faster they're going, the worse it is for you. And especially on a motorcycle, this honestly could be fatal. If somebody were to run a red light, or not even a red light, but like, let's say they thought they had the yellow and it just turned red, so it's like technically a fresh red, but it's still not safe for them to pass it. And let's say they do pass it, and now they think they're in the right, so they might not even see it as something wrong. And this is why I'm trying to get to my point, is because everything depends about perspective. And you're like, oh, why would somebody run a red light? Like, let's say you're thinking like that. Okay, let's say we're thinking like that. Running a red light is illegal. It's not legal, it's not safe, it's not smart, it's not logical. And there's a difference between running a fresh red, and that means you were already like in the intersection, or like barely out of the intersection when it was yellow, and then you run that and that goes red. That's different. I'm not defending that, but I'm saying it happens. Shit happens. That's why there's a delay if you're on the green side of things. So the thing is going back to my point earlier, they might not, like, if the person running the red light, they might not even think that they're doing anything wrong. So they might not even know, like, they might not even realize what they're doing is wrong. And that's how it is for a lot of people. And when you mix in like the factors like drugs and alcohol, it's like there's so many possibilities that open up. Because if people were thinking straight and thinking logically all the time, then we would never have accidents, we never have people doing stupid stuff. But it's like there's so many other variables you have to account for. And it's like, on a perfect day, like right now, I might not have anybody running red lights. It's 4 p.m. But it's like, but later at night you are, or even early morning, or even during the day. You just never know. That's why you have to just plan ahead. And it's like, I'm not even telling you guys to do like anything extra. All I'm saying is look left and look right. Like, this goes back to what your parents taught you when you were 5 years old and crossing the road. It's the same principle, but you just have to apply it to a different vehicle. And you just have to apply it to a different vehicle. It's because if you think you're going straight, but you're not going straight, and somebody else is coming at you, and you think you're going straight and you have a green and you're okay doing it, everything's legal, everything's okay, but it's not. I mean, I'm not saying every time, but I'm saying like all it takes is one time for you done. So it's like, that's all I'm saying. It's like if I'm taking a left here, let's say there was a signal right here, okay, and I am going to take a left here. Obviously I would look left, but if I had the green, some people don't even look left, and some people don't even look right. They just see the green and they just make the turn. And that's what it kind of is, because, and like with technology and with all this stuff in the future, it's like, it's designed to help us, but in a sense it's also made us bad, because now we're just fully relying on it, and it makes everything so convenient. We forgot some of the things that we used to do. It's like going back, let's say an older bike, or an older car, you have to turn on headlights manually. You have to I didn't have an older car, so I'm not gonna act like I know everything, but you have to turn on headlights manually. Let's say you have to move your seat manually. But it's like there's so many things that are just automated and done for you by technology. You forget to think about them, and you stop thinking about them, and over time you just forget about it. And going back to lights, there's a green light, and it's a green arrow, I mean, for left. So you take that. But now, let's say somebody over there, let's say that white Tesla, because we're picking on Teslas today, that white Tesla is going 100 miles an hour, and they just had the green, but now they have the red. And if they come at you, even with all their cameras and stuff, they're not going to be able to stop in time because the car is already moving at 100 miles an hour. So you're making the left, and now you're in the middle of the road. Even though it's technically legal, you're not doing anything wrong. Now you're in the middle of the road, and now a car. Is that my ops, bro? That might be my ops. It could be. But anyways, now you're in the middle of the road. You're technically doing everything legally. Everything legal. You're not doing anything against the law. Gotta keep it to pay attention if he's coming for me real quick. Nah, he would have made the left there. We're good. Yeah. So now you're not doing anything illegal, but you're still gonna like, if you get hit on a motorcycle by a red light runner, like, you're probably gonna die. Like, let's be for real. So let's say that white Tesla hits you going 100 miles an hour, and you're in the middle of the road. Boom. That's gonna kill you. And obviously the faster they're going, even if you do look, sometimes it might not even help because they're so far in a sense, but they might be going so fast where it doesn't matter. But yeah, the odds of somebody going that fast and running a red light at the same time get a little bit lower. But that's why you can always double look, is what I say, is like I guess you can do, like, there's 4 looks is what I do. So it's like, if I'm crossing the road, I'll look left once, I'll look right once, look back to the left, and then look back to the right, and as I'm crossing the road. And I would recommend it. I guess if you're on the road, you know how to at least drive your fucking vehicle. But yeah, if you're new to a vehicle, practice it in the neighborhoods, because you have to get the base down. You have to be able to make a turn. You have to be able to make a turn with your eyes closed, pretty much. So let's say now you're in the turn, and your eyes, you can rotate your head a little bit, and you have to be careful with, like, things like target fixation and stuff, because if you look too much to the left, you might mess up the turn or something and then crash because of that. So you have to be able to do it quick. You have to train yourself to just look left and then immediately look back to the right, and then, like, immediately just look left and right, and then you can make the turn. And it doesn't have to be like a super long look, but you just have to be able to look. And then you also have to train your eyes to scan for stuff down the road. So you can't just look and say, like, I looked. You have to, where's he going? You have to be able to make the turn, and you have to be able to have the judgment to be able to look and understand things. You have to be able to kind of identify the possible red light runner, because sometimes it is hard if they're not going super fast and they're kind of flowing with traffic. You have to be careful, and you have to always just be careful. You never want to get impatient at intersections, because that is how you get hit. And intersections are probably the most dangerous place for crashes, and, like, the most common occurrences where they can happen. Because like I said in my other video, what I was here is, there's just so many other factors in intersections. Like, you could go, like, there's people going different ways at different speeds, and that is the problem. Like, on a road like this, not like this, but I mean just mean, like, if it's just a highway and you're only going one direction, that is a lot safer than going in an intersection, because you're still going the relative same speed as a highway, because there's intersections where it's 55 speed limit, and highways are also 55 speed limit for the most part. But yeah, so what ends up happening is there's now 2 vehicles going opposite speeds, and there's so many clips I've seen, and there's literally this one clip where I replied to this post where this woman was going straight after she had the green. She was going straight, and then she gets clipped. She's in a car, but, like, she gets clipped by another car. And yeah, she started screaming like women do, but it's like, bro, it was bad. And All I said was look left and look right on the comment. And people were so upset because I don't know what they think I meant, but it's like, obviously I wasn't defending the red light runner, because why would I defend red light runners like that? It's just stupid. Yeah, but it's like, what I meant was, you got to look out for yourself. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. What matters is you survive. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another way to explain it, because it's like, there's so many things, and especially closer to home, you get too comfortable because you're there so many times, just riding past that road and this road, and you're just used to it. You're so used to it, you just get comfortable with it, and you forget that there's chances of there being a danger there. And it's crazy, because it's like, I feel like most crashes, not most, but it's like, if there was a crash and it happens close to home, it's because, like, I feel like it's because you're too comfortable and you're too used to the road and stuff, that you just, like, forget that there's a chance that there even could be an accident. Like, at least for me, okay, I'll say for me, because at least for me, if you're driving and you're on the side of the road and he doesn't see me, why is it yellow horn? But if you're on the side of the road, or if you're exploring like a new town, somewhere where you're unfamiliar with, at least for me, I would be a lot more hesitant and a lot more careful to even speed, because there's also the other factor of cops. So you don't know where all the speed traps are in new towns and all that stuff. So it's like, there's a factor of cops, and there's also a factor of you just not knowing the streets, you not knowing the roads, you not knowing how the drivers here work. So you're obviously a lot more hesitant. Oh, at least for me is what I'm saying. But the second you go back home, you're like, oh, I'm so comfortable, I know exactly where I am, I know what to do, I know how the drivers work. And that's when something happens, you get too comfortable. So it's not really my saying, it's kind of a saying I just made myself from a bunch of other people's like comments and stuff. So it's like, it's be confident, but be cautious. And I think that's the best way to put it, to be honest. Because yeah, I don't know, that's just how I see it. Yeah, it's not too bad right now. It's 56 degrees. Thought I'd get a quick ride in. I had so much homework to grind. I had to trade in the morning. Oh my god, it was a stressful day, and I still have to, it's already like 5, but I have to get back by 6 because I have an exam for my econ class. So I gotta take that and then get some more homework done. So yeah, but I'm planning on riding to school tomorrow, so I'll probably record that. I've been wanting a lane split, but I just can't get myself to push the trigger and do it. I don't know what it is. I really don't, but I've done it occasionally, but it's only with like 1 or 2 cars in the front. So it's like, if there's 2 cars, I've done that. But I don't know, it's just been hard for me to push the trigger if there's like 5 or 6 cars lined up side to side. Even if I think there's enough space, it's just, I haven't gotten there yet. So maybe a little bit longer, but I mean, I don't have to push it. It's illegal too. That's one of the reasons I haven't done it. Because if I do hit somebody, it's going to be my fault no matter what. Because it's not legal. Compared to like the state, if it was legal and somebody hits you while you're lane splitting, it's probably going to be like 50-50 or their fault. So yeah. And I also only have liability insurance on this thing, so that's another reason too. But yeah, I just thought I'd make that out, because I've seen too many people that just think just because they're following the law, they're going to be safe. And well, most of the time it might be right, it might be true. Sometimes you just have to be thinking outside the box, and doing stuff differently. Because because not everything's going to be the same every single day, and all it takes is one day. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. There's another video idea I was thinking of, and also my friend said he'd help me shoot, not for that video idea, but just like shooting bike content and stuff. That would be cool. So hopefully we can get some cooler stuff done as the summer and the weather starts to get better. But yeah, another video idea I was talking about was the title would be like probably like speeding isn't always bad, or something like that, or like, I don't know, some clickbaity title, not clickbaity, but like something controversial that people would want to click on and argue about. But basically the point of the video would be like, speeding, obviously while it's bad, I'm not defending speeding, but I mean like speeding in like certain areas, or like if there's like a car behind you and it's like just tailgating you, and there's a little space above you to kind of speed and get away from him for, and as long as there's like no crazy intersections or like traffic, I mean, like in that situation, I would say speeding is safer. So like let's say you're all the way down there where that truck is, and there's cars behind you, and you have to make a turn up here, but it's only one lane. Let's say it's only a 1-lane road. Speeding from there, as long as there's no intersections, it's only a single lane or something like that, and if speeding from there all the way to here, and then slowing down really fast, and making the left, or making the right, I feel would be safer than letting the car just ride your ass the whole time. And then when you start slowing down, they're not paying attention, or they don't see the brake light on your bike or whatever, and then they hit you. And I feel like in that case, speeding would have actually saved you there. But yeah, I'm not saying just going like 100 down surface streets or like neighborhoods is safer. I'm just saying it's a tool that can be used to make your life safer, or make some situation safer, is what I'm trying to say. Because if you think about it, you're going from a situation where there's cars behind you to a situation where there's cars but still behind you, but they're so far back, you're pretty much kind of like the only one on the road. And as long as you don't have as long as you're not bad at riding a motorcycle, and you're not like a skill issue, pretty much is what I kind of say, is I don't see how you can get into a crash if you're the only one on the road, as long as you're not a bad rider or like a new rider. And obviously you can't make a situation like that every time, but I just mean in general, or like, I mean in certain situations, if you can get it to where essentially, not technically, but essentially, you're the only car, or you're the only vehicle on the road, how could you crash? As long as it's not a skill issue. And I mean, and if there's not like any road obstacles like gravel or like other things on the road or something, yeah, how could you crash? So it's like, sometimes if you can try to make it like that into a situation, I feel like it'll make it a lot safer. Like, instead of just riding behind a car in traffic, if there's like a little gap, putting yourself in that gap and kind of just floating it out and letting it run would be, I don't know, just a room for thought. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The thing I was talking about just now is going to be another video. Yeah, I'll probably record tomorrow, because I'm probably going to ride to school tomorrow. It should be similar weather, or maybe a little bit warmer actually, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I love just sitting on the side of the road and just seeing all the vehicles, or the cool vehicles that pass by. But yeah, I can't wait for bike season. The meets are going to go crazy. I'm going to bring the drone there. I'm going to get some cool shots and stuff. And we're also going to try to get some content of like other bikers and other cool cars. It'll be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to get some drone footage probably and just explore. That probably won't be in this video because I'm just going to be exploring and stuff and just kind of scouting out this area. I'm not going to be shooting it for the video. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. Peace.